As a small business owner, I am concerned about the future and the burdens of regulation. When is enough enough?
One of the key things that we absolutely have to do is we have to stop expanding the federal government regulatory authority. There used to be a doctrine in constitutional law called the non-delegation doctrine, which required that Congress make the important policy decisions and not leave it to bureaucrats that are unelected and can stay in place for 20, 25 years with no political repercussions from bad decisions. Now, I don't have much hope that that's going to be reinstituted, but if Congress will exercise some restraint and quit creating 150 plus new programs, if they will quit delegating to the regulatory state all of these decisions and take responsibility for making decisions like proposing budgets and passing budgets, then we will see a reduction in the regulation, at least at the federal level.
Thank you. Representative McCollum.
We have, trusted in the federal government, some very, very important things. The food we eat to be safe. The drugs we take to do no harm. The water we drink not to poison us. The air we breathe not to cause asthma and lung cancer. Regulations. They have a role in keeping us healthy and safe. The lack of financial regulations as new financial instruments like these credit default swaps kept moving forward, there was no regulation, there was no oversight, there was no one looking at them. And by having lack of regulation in that area contributed to this country nearly falling into a depression. Now, is every regulation smart and effective? No. But just to say that the federal government has no role in regulations and that we should just get out of the way, I think puts us in harm's way.
Thank you. Mr. Carlson?
Well, I certainly am not saying that the federal government has no role in regulations. Regulations, all these things you're talking about doing, Betty, are good, but it's not necessarily what the government should be doing. It's not the best way to do it. Now, first of all, we're trying to put in place this cap and trade regulation to protect us from the environment. We got to reject that. That's just going to be a job killer. It's going to be an industry killer. We need to give, I think, regulation authority back to the states in business matters, except in those instances where you need to protect the consumer, and then you need to exercise good judgment. Of course, we want to protect consumers, but otherwise, the states can do all of this. I mean, they can regulate insurance that they always have, and a lot of this has been taken to the government, and they're spending money and building big bureaucracies are not helping anything. I would also be in favor of just-in-time hiring, where we cut the cost of regulation and the time that it takes. You can hire the people that you want to be productive right now that you need so you can be competitive when it's time to grow. Healthcare, you've got this 20% surcharge on St. Jude and 3M and Medtronic. That's just going to kill businesses. This is more government regulations.
Thank you.